Big road trip coming up for the team, and it all starts tonight. If we can set the tone with the win here, it'll make a huge difference. The team's ready, and I know I'm ready. So I guess the next step is to just get out there and get it done. I feel like this one's on me, though. So time to earn my stripes.
We're in the city of brotherly. Love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with a sweeping look at City Hall.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
It's the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a West. The Lakers also changing it up. Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. Kobe comes in for Nick Young. And it's Wilson in for Lou Williams. Well, the city of Philadelphia has had some tough fans. There's no doubt. You know, we've seen them boo Santa Claus. You can imagine, Greg, how they felt about this Sixers team a year ago.
You know, the Sixers were going to be in trouble from the very start of the year. A lot of fans didn't even bother to show up to boo. Philly had the worst attendance in the league last season.
But they've got hope, Greg.
A lot of young talent. Maybe this is the year it starts to materialize.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Wilson in at point guard. Ryan is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center, locking down the middle. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I caught up with head coach Brett Brown. Obviously he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers. And no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
Well, when you look at the 76ers, it's no surprise that they have empty seats. I mean, they ended up 12 and 29 at home, which wasn't the worst mark in the NBA, but it was tied for second worst.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Noel's checked in for Okafor. Grant comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Marshall in for Hollis Thompson. Meta World Peace, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Russell. World Peace with a screen for Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Philadelphia just, at times, hard to watch, even at home. I mean, they had the worst home field goal percentage in the entire league. Hard to get the crowd into it if you are clanking it on the rim every trip down.
The 76ers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .127 left here in the opening quarter. Marshall with it. Out defended by Freak. Smith drives in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Lakers trail by 8. Clarkson passes to Wilson. Stolen by Grant. And now Philadelphia on the break. And let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. Jahlil Okafor on top. 4th, Joel Embiid.
Just a productive month for both of these young guys with regard to their rim protection.
Yeah, the SWAT team, let's just call them that. They do not make it easy. Your offense is designed to pound the ball inside. You better get back to the chalkboard when you're dealing with these two guys.
Smith against Wilson. Shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, Greg, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past, let it go, and they've got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
He feeds it to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wilson. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Philadelphia ahead as they end the first quarter on a 9-1. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen. New group here for Philadelphia. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Ish Smith is out there with Kendall Marshall. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Noel against Bryant. Passes it to World Peace. Shoots. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA. First in assists, first in shooting percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Grant outside. Beyond the arc. And he gets the bucket. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Smith against Wilson. .121 left in the first half. For the game. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Cleveland. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, 8 games out.
And I think for the 76ers, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, and you know what? For a team that's desperately trying to get things turned around, this kind of start makes the job almost impossible.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Embiid, and good. Got a friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Back to Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 8 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
The 76ers leading by 21. The rebound by the Lakers. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty hard.
All right, fellas, let's focus. It's not going to be easy to quiet this crowd down in the second half, but we can do it. Couple of things. I thought we'd get much more offense out of the low post. Let's make a serious effort to get the ball into the paint. We need more buckets coming from down low. The injection of energy we got from you fellas off the bench was fantastic. That's the way to be ready for the call. That's going to serve us well down the stretch. And let's not lean too much on the fast break in the second half. Get things set up when we can. The points will come fast enough. Don't worry. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We've seen Carl Landry really having a great game.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious.
Lakers trail by 10. Wilson into the lane. Embiid with the steal. Here's Marshall. A second chance effort. Wilson with the block. They retain possession.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Grant kicks to Marshall. The pass to Noel. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And guys, the Sixers drafted Embiid third overall despite a foot injury that would keep him out all of his rookie season. Came to the Sixers with a back issue out of Kansas. Of course, they knew all this going in.
Yeah. And Kevin, the Sixers have made an art here lately of drafting players who aren't immediately eligible to play. 2 years ago, it was Nerlens Noel who set out the season with the knee injury. Last year it was Dario Saric who played overseas, and now Embiid. And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international player. Pass, a screen on Embiid. Wilson into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Okay.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers. He hits both from the stripe. Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season after all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around. They settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense has its fits and starts, but defensively they found some traction.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The 76ers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Robert Covington's checked in for Ish Smith. Here's Marshall looking for his first basket still in this one. Embiid the screen. Covington inside the line, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the 76ers lead by 16. Missed. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers on top, up by 16. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Landry. Nerlens Noel comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Grant in for Thompson. And the Lakers also making a switch. Freaks checked in. Okafor out there with Embiid. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Grant. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Kicks to Embiid. Picked by Okafor. Shot off the screen. Randall grabs the board.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The shot by Wilson, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Noel.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Outside Wilson. And again, the Lakers no good.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that...
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early. LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess. This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother, Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're going to have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we got to set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team all-NBA, first team all-defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste, and you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger. You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan, not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own, boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freaking and Vibin', Life and Times.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at?
I
think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life, thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.